77s have been decreed.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to Bible Revelations. I'm going to stop doing Daniel 7 because it seems I'm starting to repeat myself. So we'll go to Daniel 8 next weekend. Today I'm going to try to finish. I can't. So we'll be on Genesis 32 for a little bit. I'm still working on a new form of recording, but I'm real busy. It's July 2024, and I'm working on a few things, many things, but one of them is real estate. The real estate sales for the tax lien auction is in a couple weeks, and I need to be ready, so I have to do a lot of studying on the available properties. All right, Genesis 32. And as for Jacob, he got on his way. The angels of God now met up with him. Immediately, Jacob said, when he saw them, the camp of God, this is. Hence he called the name of that place Mahanaim. Mahanaim. Then Jacob sent messengers ahead of him to Esau, his brother, to the land of Seir, the field of Edom. And he commanded them, saying, this is what you will say to my lord, to Esau. This is what your servant Jacob has said with Laban. I have resided as an alien, and I have stayed for a long time until now. And I have come to have bulls and asses, sheep, men servants, and maidservants. And I would like to send to notify my Lord, that I may find favor in your eyes. So he sent that message to Esau, his brother, as he's traveling to go visit his brother. In time, the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we got to your brother Esau, and he is also on his way to meet you. So Esau has left his house, and he's coming to meet Jacob halfway on the journey. He's on his way to meet you, and 400 men with him. Wow, that's a whole army. And Jacob became very much afraid and grew anxious. So he divided the people who were with him, and the flocks, and the cattle, and the camels into two camps. And he said, if Esau should come to the one camp and assault it, then there is certain to be a camp remaining to make an escape. Okay, so he knows he can't fight 400 men, so he separated his tribe into two places so that some people might survive, so that they all wouldn't die. After that, Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, O Jehovah, you who are saying to me, return to your land and to your relatives, and I will deal well with you. I am unworthy of all the loving kindnesses and all the faithfulness that you have exercised towards your servant. For with but my staff I crossed this Jordan, and now I have become two camps. Deliver me, I pray you, from my brother's hand, from Esau's hand, because I am afraid of him, that he may come and certainly assault me. Mother together with children. And you have said unquestionably, I shall deal well with you, and I will constitute your seed like the grains of sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. And he kept lodging there on that night. And from what came to his hand, he proceeded to take a gift for Esau, his brother. 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 200 female sheep, and 20 rams. 30 camels giving suck and their young ones. 40 cows and 10 bulls. 20 she-asses and 10 full-grown asses. Then he handed over to his servants one drove after another by itself, and repeatedly said to his servants, "Cross over ahead of me, and you are to set an interval between drove and drove." Further, he commanded the first one, saying, "In case that Esau my brother should meet you and ask you, saying, 'To whom do you belong, and where are you going? And to whom do these ahead of you belong?' Then you must say to your servant, to Jacob, 'A gift it is, sent to my lord Esau. And look, he himself is also behind us.'" Oh, because Esau's going to ask, "What are you guys doing in my land? Why are you bringing all these animals?" And they're just explain simply, "We're bringing you a present from your brother Jacob." And that Jacob is coming. He's following. And he went on to command also the second, also the third, also all those following the drove, saying, "According to this word you are to speak to Esau on your encountering him. And you must say also, 'Here is your servant Jacob behind us.'" For he said to himself, "I may appease him by the gift going ahead of me, and after I shall see his face, perhaps he will give a kindly reception." So the gift went crossing over ahead of him, but he himself lodged that night in the camp. Later during that night he rose and took 2 wives, his 2 wives, and his 2 maidservants, and his 11 young sons, and crossed over the ford of Jabbok. So he took them and brought them over the torrent valley, and he brought over what he had. Finally Jacob was left by himself, when a man began to grapple with him until the dawn ascended. So that night he crosses the river Jabbok with his 2 wives, 2 girlfriends, 11 sons, probably a bunch of daughters. He took him to the torrent valley, and then for some reason he's by himself, and then a guy comes up to him and starts fighting him, and they fought all night until the sun came up. This is strange. When he got to see that he had not prevailed over him, then he touched the socket of his thigh joint, and the socket of Jacob's thigh joint got out of place during his grappling with him. After that he said, "Let me go, for the dawn has ascended." To this he said, "I am not going to let you go until you first bless me." Oh, this man is fighting Jacob and won't let him leave until Jacob blesses him. That's kind of weird. Okay, I guess we're going to have to stop there, unfortunately. So we'll start there again. next week. It's time to end this because it's at the 10-minute mark. It's very hot. I'm sorry. That's why I have the air conditioner going. It's July 6th. We just had the 4th of July holiday. I'm going to go to work now. Anyway, God bless you. Become an organ donor. Give your heart to Jesus. And have a great week. I'll see you next week. Hopefully I can start posting more videos. That's my intention. To do more recordings. That's why I want to do it somewhere else. Okay. Goodbye.